Hello twin flames, welcome to my channel and welcome to a daily energy check. This is gonna be a quick check-in with Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine Collective. So let's get started with a quick oracle card, just how I like it, and then we'll move to what's going on with the twins. And I don't have a lot of announcements for today, apart from the fact that I have recorded the winter solstice reading. The winter solstice is going to be happening on the 21st of December, so in a couple of days from now. So you still have time to prepare, set your intention, see what is it that you want to plant seeds for. I talk so much more about the whole meaning of the solstice in the reading, and of course there's an actual tarot reading to see what it means for the twin collective and how you can use this energy. And tomorrow I have a new episode, Mindfully Awake. This will be the last episode, at least for this year, possibly the last episode full stop, or I might actually reset it to just a different format next year. We'll see. I'm still thinking about it, but I definitely want to change the format, change the offering. But for now, there's this one last episode that's coming out this Friday. And it's going to be about the magic of tarot. So just in case you were always wondering, but you never actually got to the point of getting a deck for yourself, whether it's oracle or tarot itself, I talk about the symbolism, I give you ideas of how you can use it, the questions you can be asking, what do you need to know to get started. So that episode will be for you. I will share the links when they're available, of course. And yeah, the reason I'm saying I talk is because this is a pre-recorded episode. Because I won't be able to record it live tomorrow. I have other plans. It's busy time before the holidays, but it's definitely worth it. And it will come out tomorrow at 6 p.m. EST as always. Feminines, happy card for you. Are you enjoying your current reality? Are you in the happy state of mind? What is it that's preventing you from diving fully and deepening your sense of happy? Right? Those are all the questions that you can ask yourself today. Are there any steps you can take to get into a happier place? But don't think, okay, I'm gonna run more errands, or I'm gonna get this extra freelance job to get more money and then I'm gonna be happy. Or I'm gonna buy and then I'm gonna be happy. No. Emotional happiness is usually very different from it, and emotional happiness. Happiness is an emotion. And also the interesting part, and of course you can still connect it to a specific, a gift that you're getting. For example, you're gonna get a lot of gifts next week, right? That will create that sense of happiness. But the truth is that, whatever that something is that you think is gonna mean happiness, or even if it's a relationship or achieving some kind of goal, or it's just literally a certain object that you're getting that you didn't have before, right? The way that it makes you happy is actually because it gives you a certain emotion, because it gives you an emotion that you wanted that is associated with happiness. That's how it works. So at the end of the day, it's still about emotions. And if you think about it, you don't necessarily need actual stuff or some kind of external validation for creating some kind of emotion. And it's the more advanced you are on your spiritual journey, on your path in life, the less you're going to be dependent on those things, relationship situations. I'm not saying that you shouldn't care about your relationship, but it shouldn't be, the way your relationship is going shouldn't be the criterion for your happiness, right? And then for the masculines, we have between worlds. Masculines are definitely in shock and dismay about what's going on right now, all the big energies. It's definitely a lot is going on. And apart from this solstice, we have lots of planets changing their signs, changing their placements, going from retrograde to direct, all kinds of stuff happening right now. So that's part of it for sure. Okay, let's do this. Two of Swords, bottom of the deck. Yeah, there is some kind of crossroad where you may be deciding, like, should I do that or should I not? How do I go about the situation? Let's see what the reading will tell us. There's also judgment in the clarifier deck. So there is some kind of lesson for you here, for sure. And depending on what the choice is that you make, which way you choose to go, you will be on a different timeline. No pressure. But this is also where you can approach it in a different way. That's definitely something you can do, right? Ask for guidance or sleep on it, you know, meditate, right? Like, even do a tarot reading, especially with the episode I'm publishing tomorrow. And then see what comes out, right? And don't just make a decision like the way that you would normally do, or just based on the logical sequence of events or something like that, right? But give it more of that deeper consideration and see how much it's going to give you. Feminines, your energy is 10 of Cups, clarified by Hermit in reverse. So it's time to celebrate, come out of your Hermit mode. I usually don't do reversals, but this one just fell out this way and I didn't know. So it kind of flipped, but I didn't know that. But of course, this is not a coincidence. So it's time to end the Hermit mode. It's time to get out there. Time to, I don't know, join those Christmas parties. Say yes to those different invitations. There will be opportunities there to really feel that good aspect of belonging to a group, feeling like you're not alone. There are people around you that really care about you, that, you know, are in your corner, that are cheering for you, and they are interested in your success, right? And they will be there for you, you know, at the high points and the low points. It's a very important realization. For the masculines, we see the World, clarified by Ace of Cups. Look at all the major arcanas. So clearly some kind of closure on the old lifestyle and new beginning, right? Where your emotional balance and fulfillment is a key criteria for whether you do something or not. What kind of choice you make. Very interesting. That's already a new way of making decisions, right? Like, is that gonna make me happy? Is that gonna bring me more joy in life? Or if not, if I'm just doing it because somebody asked for a favor, then maybe not today, right? Or at least see that it doesn't disturb your balance, right? Use the experience that you've gained in the last cycle, and that could easily be this entire year, because we're the end of the cycle right now is end of the year, quite literally, especially in the Western culture. I know that the calendars are designed somewhat different in different parts of the world, so up to your discernment, but I'm speaking from the Western paradigm because that's the paradigm I'm part of, right? So yeah, see what you've learned this year and how it's gonna probably make you approach choices and decisions differently going forward. Additional question for today is the Death, clarified by Page of Cups. Very interesting energies, right? Very different in their, even in their color, but also in their nature. But what I'm saying is that this is like seeing blessing in disguise, seeing something beautiful being born out of some kind of dark event, right? And that's, it's like, you know, like, it could be an ending. It can be a peaceful ending too, actually. But there is certain sadness and pain connected with it, pretty much always. So it's for you to process the pain, that energy, and then go into this new discovery of what kind of emotional capacity do you have now for something new. And what do the feminines need to know about this? 10 of Pentacles, clarified by King of Pentacles, that you can actually create the life that you want. You can be the ruler of your life. You can be in charge, and it's up to you what that happily ever after looks like, right? How amazing is that? And because something ended or something didn't meet your expectations at some point, right? Or maybe you even ended it because it just wasn't meeting your expectations. Now you're able to create all this abundance in your life and comfort, and probably even go into completely different level of quality of life. For masculines, wow, lots of wands. We saw lots of earth for the feminine, which is feminine energy, and now lots of wands for the masculine, which is fire, which is masculine. Ace of Wands clarified by Eight of Wands. Masculines actually get a lot of inspiration after that closure, because it's not dragging you down, it's not depleting your energy, so you're able to get the messages from your guides and to actually get excited enough about something to go for it, to take the step, you know, to take an action towards it, right? Maybe before you were like always putting it off because it's like not realistic enough, it's not prosperous enough, and there were always somehow other priorities in life. But now you get to do that, and it's almost like I feel like it gets here, you get here from the attitude of like, oh, F that, like I'm not pleasing other people anymore, I'm gonna focus on what I'm passionate about. I don't give a about what others are gonna think, or you know, if I'm gonna miss somebody's big event or something, right? Like I'm just following my passion here. But it's a great energy. I mean, it's probably not a great energy continuously long term, but right now that kind of anger or frustration with how much maybe you've wasted your energy and time to please other people is getting you into that space of like, okay, I'm going with it, I'm gonna act on this passion now. And then how do the feminine see the connection at this time? We have Eight of Cups clarified by Eight of Cups. My favorite combination. Thank you, guides. It's a little bit of a chuckle from the guides, yeah, but basically it's like this is the energy, this is the gist of it. Feminines know that there is stuff that they need to walk away from, and usually it's about habits, attitudes, the way that you approach something in life that's not healthy, or it doesn't make you happy, or like you always have high hopes but you end up being disappointed. So do a little bit of digging there, and that is pertinent to the relationship, right? Somehow it's like, yeah, and you don't want that to be dragged into your union with the DM or with any other soulmate that you may be coming together with. How are the masculine seeing the connection? Knight of Wands clarified by Three of Cups. Continuation with the passion. Masculines just want to have fun. Paraphrasing the famous song. Three of Cups actually in this deck is a little bit about family gathering rather than friendship, because usually it's about friends getting together, having fun, celebrating. This is more about family. But there's also a lot of passion that masculines are getting around the whole idea of families coming together. And that includes divine feminine in their view. So it's almost like they, especially if you're not in a relationship at this point, then for the masculines, like their brain is thinking, why would I even consider this person part of my family? They're not, but they have so much passion towards this relationship. And not just, I don't just mean sexual, I just mean generally excitement, inspiration, the way that the feminine is inspiring masculines to be a better version of themselves, that they're like, yeah, I want them at the, you know, holiday table. I want them to be introduced to my family. I want us to toast the holidays together, something like that. So that's the way masculines feel. For feminine cross watchers, they may or may not reach out to you with an invitation, but this is definitely a nudge. And if you feel guided, feel free, of course, to contact them and invite them and do something fun together this holiday season. Okay, I'm gonna finish it here. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. I love you all. If you like what I'm doing, please don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my channel. And until next time.